Hello and welcome to Exposed News Outlet. My name is Andrea. Today we're going to be discussing the current events facing the nation. America is for sale. America is for sale. Trump's global corruption network, the authoritarian takeover. While they distract you with the past, the real corruption is happening right now. While Fox News plays old footage from 2020 on a loop to keep Americans divided and afraid, the Trump administration is quietly selling off our country piece by piece to authoritarian regimes, corrupt financiers, and the billionaire friends of his. This isn't conspiracy. It's happening right now. And the receipts are everywhere. Let's break it down. Fox News live segments re-airing old protest footage. Broken promises and the cost of living crisis. Inflation hits record high. Food prices soar. Wages flatline. Trump promised he'd fix the economy on day one. Let me show you a clip here.
A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper. It'll also bring your grocery bill way down. I have more complaints on grocery. The word grocery, it's sort of simple word, but it sort of means like everything you eat. The stomach is speaking. It always does. And I have more complaints about that. Bacon and things going up. Double, triple, quadruple. I haven't seen Cheerios in a long time. I'm going to take them back with me. Bacon is through the roof. They're all through the roof. The milk, everything is bad. And we're going to straighten it out. We're going to bring prices way down, and we'll get it done fast. I will end the devastating inflation crisis immediately, bring down interest rates, and lower the cost of energy. We're going to bring those prices way down. A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper. Groceries, cars, everything. We're going to get the prices down. Starting on day one, we will end inflation and make America affordable again.
No. We are seeing some results, some outputs, just not the ones he promised. Today, the Bureau of Labor Statistics is reporting that contrary to Donald Trump's many daily promises, inflation is actually up by 3% in what was the fastest monthly increase in a year and a half. It's not over, with economists noting that President Trump's new tariffs could put even more upward pressure on prices, meaning, again, up. Not surprisingly, the Trump administration is rapidly changing the message on inflation.
So now that the President Trump's policies are starting to take shape, how long will it take to cycle through and get some of the actual prices that Americans are paying to come down? Or is it a year, and will Americans have the patience to wait for it?
I don't have a timeline.
I don't have a timeline for you, silly person.
Now, Trump tells Time magazine that while he wants to make groceries cheaper, it's, quote, hard to bring things down once they're up. It's very hard.
Instead, families are paying more than ever. Food, rent, and energy, everything's up. Meanwhile, billionaires' taxes went down again, and corporate monopolies face zero oversight. His version of economic freedom means freedom for the rich and debt for everyone else. Let me show you a clip here.
Joining us now, U.S. national editor for the Financial Times, Ed Luce, and Arkansas soybean farmer Scott Brown. Scott, the hits just keep on coming. I'll come to you in that a moment. But Ed, first off, explain why Argentina is in need of this bailout.
Well, President Milei has imposed. Remember, Argentina is the most bankrupted country in history. It's defaulted 9 times on its sovereign debt. So this isn't a new story for Argentina. President Milei has imposed this austerity package to bring down hyperinflation. It succeeded for a while, but the hardship it imposed on the Argentinian voter led to his party's defeat in local elections a few weeks ago, in early September, which panicked the markets that he wasn't going to be able to sustain this strong peso, which he's used to keep inflation down, and therefore people started selling the peso. And that led to a run on the currency and the usual balance of payments problems that Argentina has chronically suffered from. And Milei now faces midterm elections in a few days from now, at the end of October. And if he loses those, then this once sort of globally praised experiment, libertarian experiment, will probably be over, because the opposition Peronista party are very opposed to these measures. So Trump's giving him $20 billion, pretty much with no strings attached and with no possibility of regional contagion. This is not like Mexico in the 90s or the Asian economies in the late 90s or the great financial crisis. This is a problem in one country. And the fact that he's giving this $20 billion credit swap line, but it's free money, at a time when the US government is shut down and when America's farmers are really suffering from the trade war and the close off of their export markets. And on top of that, that China is now buying its soybean from Argentina and not the United States. Well, you know, this has the makings of a really egregious step by the president, to put it mildly.
Yeah, I'm going to get to the domestic politics in a moment, but just one more on the motivation here. Why would the U.S. do any of that? Why would they want to save Argentina's economy in that way, Milei's presidency or his ruling coalition? What's in it for us?
Well, so you must remember that Milei is a real darling of the MAGA right. And in fact, the CPAC conference was held in Buenos Aires last December with Milei as the star of the show and many of Trump's incoming cabinet going down there to speak. And Milei, of course, was famous with the chainsaw. He's taken that metaphorical chainsaw to the government bureaucracy in Buenos Aires, and he presented a real chainsaw to Elon Musk a few weeks after Trump was inaugurated. So he is a buddy. He's a great friend. And I think that's part of it. And another part of it is a lot of big American hedge funds are heavily exposed, are heavily reliant in their investments and bets on the success of the Milei experiment. And if that fails, a lot of people who are very close to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent are going to take a haircut, as they say, in the markets.
Well, that's interesting. Donald Trump was asked what makes Argentina so worthy of this. Here's what he said.
How is this Argentina rescue package America first? And is this rescue package meant to help President Milei's party in the coming election?
No, it's really meant to help a good financial philosophy where Argentina can, after 20 years of disaster, because it was very successful at one point, and it can be again, like Venezuela. Venezuela was very, very successful, and now it's a dictatorship. We want to help Argentina, and we want to always help ourselves, but we want to help Argentina.
Okay, so Scott, what do you think of that?
Well, I think you've got a bigger problem. I think somebody needs to ask Argentina what they did with the $18 billion that China gave them in 2009 that they haven't paid back yet. So now in 16 years, Argentina's got $38 billion of money to prop their economy up while it does nothing but knife me at home. They filled my orders in China. They will fill the bean meal orders. I mean, in what world is it good to loan people, the worst person in the world, to pay back money to prop up their economy, to protect hedge funds who are deeply immersed in the Chicago Mercantile Exchange? Every morning when I watch the market, they tell me if the funds are long or short, and that tells me what my it's not supply and demand. It's what the funds do. So how is this a good deal for me at all?
What if the administration is giving you and other farmers a bailout? Does that help?
Well, I want trade, not aid. I mean, I understand that there's a lot of boys that's painted in the corner and they're not going to survive without it. But bailing out Argentina doesn't help my market. Sending me the tariff money that me and every other taxpayer in this country is paying for. I buy parts and I buy groceries and I'm paying the tariffs exactly like everybody else is. Sending me that money doesn't fix my problem. I mean, to me, currently all we want to do is throw money everywhere at problems instead of actually sit down and try to fix one. If Argentina fails, okay, they're my second biggest competition. If we're going to make American agriculture great and make it stand on its own 2 feet, then I need my second biggest competitor to fail, because that only leaves me one to fight.
If the market does go to Argentina, say it stays in Argentina or it goes to Brazil as it currently is there, and I know Donald Trump was going to talk to Xi about this, but that meeting, according to Trump, he delayed it or put it off indefinitely. Does it come back to the U.S.? How does it come back to the U.S.?
I don't know that it does come back. I mean, you look at China spent billions of dollars in South America building infrastructure. They're building a railroad through Peru. I mean, they're vested in this deal. And then we got mad Friday and told the Chinese off and cost us 20% of the market Friday because beans went down 20. We had actually got to a good basis Thursday, actually to a positive basis. We were all excited, like, wait a minute, this might work a little bit. And Trump got mad at China and made the big tweet about China, and they took 15 cents off the basis and 20 cents off the market. I don't know that the Chinese are coming back. I mean, I don't know that. Why would you come back with somebody that every day they don't know where they stand? Anytime they do anything, and I'm not telling you the Chinese are perfect, but anytime they do anything, we get mad. There's no stable ground. How do you feed 1 billion people without stable ground?
It's a really good point. Scott, thank you so much. Scott Farmer and Scott Brown. Scott Farmer. That's funny. Farmer. Scott Brown and Ed Luce. Gentlemen, I appreciate it. I really do.
Healthcare collapse. 70 million impacted. Hospital closures, patient protests, news ticker. Premiums up 40 to 90%. Some have even said 900% increases. That's a lot. While we were told healthcare would be affordable again, nearly 70 million Americans are now priced out of basic insurance. Trump's deregulation gutted ACA protections, cut Medicaid, and handed your health to private insurers. Big Pharma raised prices yet again because the administration stopped negotiating lower drug costs that the Biden administration had achieved historically, and Trump reversed, of course, because these are his top donors. People are literally dying so corporations can profit. It's not pro-life. It's not family values. Creating a Republican healthcare crisis. A Republican-created healthcare crisis, I should say. Because it will affect more than just Republicans, obviously. And essentially everyone's rates will go up. Hospitals will close. Corruption and global oligarch deals. U.S. Treasury sent $20 billion to Argentina. There's a Qatar golf course for the Trump family. An Indonesia golf course for the Trump family. Trump Towers. While Americans can't afford food or medicine, Trump and his allies are funneling your money overseas to enrich themselves and their authoritarian partners. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent sent $20 billion to Argentina, a country bailed out by the IMF 23 times already before. In fact, the most recent was just in April. And even after they sent this $20 billion, they said it probably wouldn't be enough to save their market is still crashing. And this was designed for the hedge fund billionaires and BlackRock CEO. I mean, come on now, people. At the same time, Eric Trump is meeting with Indonesia's authoritarian president, right where the Trump organization is building a new golf resort. How convenient. And in Qatar, Trump's company just broke ground on another luxury skyscraper, partly funded by the Qatari state-owned companies. These aren't coincidences. They're conflicts of interest on a global scale, something we've never seen before. The corruption is on a whole other level. Shutdown abuse and authoritarian crackdown. The government shutdown isn't a budget issue. It's a weapon Trump's team is firing career public servants under the cover of cuts, while keeping his political loyalists and even their interests, such as Argentina, paid. Across the country, masked police units are attacking peaceful demonstrators and journalists who are practicing their constitutional rights in protest against an authoritarian regime trying to threaten democracy. Let me show you this clip.
Seriously? What the f?
What's your name? What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Fascist! That's what you are, dude! You're a fascist! You're proud of yourself! Hope your mom's proud of you!
Sir, what's your name? What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Let them know!
I got you. Yep. Debbie Browning? Brockman, WGN.
Hope you're proud of yourself.
Do you guys want to share your names too, or just gonna cover your face?
Couldn't cover your face a couple years ago, but you're super happy to do it now, aren't you?
You guys even have a fucking
Good job, Billy. Good for you.
Seriously? What the f?
Phone. You cannot. Oh, that's illegal, sir. That's kidding. Hey! 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 Drop that shit! Hey! You need to get off of her right now!
Get the fuck off!
You stole her phone! Hey! Call 911! Someone call 911! Call 911!
Get back. Get back.
Someone call the police! Someone call the police! That is assault. That is kidnapping of her phone.
What's your name?
That was illegal.
What's your name? What's your badge number?
Someone call 911.
You legally have to identify yourself. This is a part of the Constitution. Identify yourself. What's your name?
Who are you?
What's your name? I said shame! Shame!
Shame!
That's
I'm underpaid. You're done. I'm underpaid. We're from the United States, bro. You better break his neck. Hey, bro, you almost killed me, man. I was in school, bro. I was going to school.
This is how authoritarian regimes operate. Silence the critics, reward the loyal, and rewrite reality. The Epstein cover-up and Adelita Grijalva block. Court documents. Now they're trying to block an elected official like Adelita Grijalva from even being sworn in, because she's demanding answers as well as her fellow Democrats about Epstein and government corruption. This is about power and secrets, keeping evidence buried, silencing whistleblowers, and protecting the elite circle that funded Epstein's empire. The same circle that now runs the country. and Adelita makes the 218th vote, which would be the final vote to force release the Epstein files. And they're fighting tooth and nail to keep this from happening. It's another reason why they are shutting down the government. And Republicans seem like they have no shame in cutting 70 million plus people off of health care, or to the point where it's rendered useless, where they can't afford it and they have to drop their coverage to lead to hospital closing. A lot of rural hospitals and urban hospitals, of course, only looking out for the elites. The No Kings protest. The people rise. But America isn't asleep anymore. On October 18th, the No Kings movement became the largest protest in U.S. history. Millions of people across every state, more than 2,500 protests, standing up to say no more corruption, no more kings, no more lies. Meanwhile, the Republicans are freaking out and even trying to relabel things. And, they're so evil and liars. Closing call to action. While they lie, distract, and steal, we unite, expose, and resist. Share this video before it disappears. Follow us on Facebook at Exposed News Outlet with Drea. Subscribe to our YouTube, please, at Drea 2024, Exposed News Outlet. And follow us on TikTok, expose.news.outlet, and Expose on X at Exposed News 1984. History won't be written. It will be recorded. No kings, no dictators, only the people. Thank you for your support. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it made some sense out of some things. If you could please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. I appreciate it. I'll leave my links in the description box below. And as always, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Thank you.